What's up, guys? I hadn't seen any videos uploaded anywhere on it, but here's my 2020 Super Duty with the stock halogen to LED conversion kit. Now I went ahead and I went with the Supernova V4s. I got these off of Headlight Revolution. Great company. At the time they did it, they had a 10% sale. The only downside, it's not Headlight Revolution's fault is, but for the 17 to 21 Super Duties, you will have to buy 4 bulbs, so 2 sets of these. They shipped in individual boxes for me. Yeah, so far, no issues. The only downside is that it does take a little while to install by yourself. This won't be an install video, but I will go ahead and tell you some of the pieces that were harder. For the Lariat and up trim models, you will have to remove this bottom chrome piece right here. This does kind of get a pain in the butt to remove versus the XLTs and below. It's a little plastic cap. You just pop that cap off and you're done. Now, I did adjust these because after installing them and going for a test drive, I did get flashed quite a bit. So I'll go ahead and show you, if you don't know, how to go ahead and adjust the headlights. Go ahead, pop the hood. Walk back over here. And right here's a Phillips head, and over here is the same Phillips head located right there. And for me aligning them, or adjusting them I should say, I kind of lined it up with the wall and I angled it down about maybe 2 turns and lowered it about to where that top shelf was originally. I dropped it down about the middle of the bottom shelf. So far, no issues with people flashing me, so I'm assuming they're at the right place. No issues. And once it gets dark here momentarily, I'll go ahead and I'll give y'all the nighttime view. Perks, it does keep the factory high beam, low beam automatic system. Another downside to these was, I kept on my old bulbs, was these things for the 20 models, I don't know why, these were a pain in the butt to get out. They would not twist, they would not turn. So I went ahead and I got a pair of pliers and I was able to give myself more leverage and turn these counterclockwise to get out. The Supernovas, they do come with the O-rings already installed in the LED, so make sure you get these out. As you can see, 3 of them, they stayed behind, but on this one right here, it stayed in the ring. So make sure you disconnect these and don't leave 2 sets of washers inside your headlights. Quite the amount of hills here at my house, so excuse the weird terrain, but these are the low beams. This is the high beam. As you can see, the pattern is very cut off. It doesn't scatter light everywhere, which is what I was really looking for these Supernovas, because you don't want to get cheap LEDs and the lights scatter all over the place or not focused. So these are focused. Low beam, high beam, low beam, high beam. So the cutoff line is very, very recognizable. So is a low beam. I do think I need to crank them up about another few inches because it is kind of pointing a little bit farther down than I would like it. Go ahead and give you guys a front view of the truck. If you squat down, you can see if you get about a few feet off the ground, maybe a foot or 2, it does get quite bright. And then I'll give you a close-up of the lights. I know it's nighttime when they're bright, so you can't really see, but they are a nice white, bright color. They're not yellow, they're not dingy like the factory ones. So this is the review of the Supernova V4s from Headlight Revolution. Be sure to leave a like, comment, ask if you have any questions. Let me know what you want to see next. I am looking for some LED reverse lights as well as LED replacement bulbs. So I will be doing a replacement video on that soon, along with the reverse lights there. So stay tuned for that eventually.